Oh, I will I. What's up, guys? Be very welcome to my YouTube channel. Today is a doozy, bro. Cause like, if you've been thinking about becoming a digital nomad and moving to Bali just for the funs of it, we're gonna react to this video because I had the same fucking idea, and I'm not gonna be out here to, oh my god, I'm a digital nomad, woohoo, and I'm in fucking Bali, and then realize it's all bullshit and not like fun and shit. So we're gonna react to this video because it's like Bali is everything wrong with society. So I want to see what type of society is fucking wrong with Bali. So let's get to it. So if you don't know who I am, I obviously you don't know who I am. So my name is Mark. This is my YouTube channel. Subscribe and have fun. Thank you. Blessings.
Bali used to be a paradise, a serene island with a friendly and welcoming culture, jaw-dropping landscapes and exotic wildlife. Unfortunately, today, this Indonesian dreamland has become home to a completely different kind of animal.
On the island of Bali, the world's largest digital
This is the fucking animals right there.
nomad hub.
Okay guys, I just found another group of digital nomads here. Another digital nomad is just so easy to find them here. Okay guys, another digital nomad here.
That's right, annoying digital nomads. They're everywhere in Bali, and if you ask them about their jobs, like this YouTuber Travel with Rafa did, then you'll probably get some answers like this.
I basically help guys level up on dating apps like Tinder, Bumble, and Hinge.
No fucking muscle. No fucking muscle.
Focused at optimizing businesses using AI and systems. I'm basically an entrepreneur and run a couple of companies. Dropped out from uni 2 months ago.
So pretty much I teach businesses how to make businesses with businesses in plus AI in businesses. You know what I'm saying?
Them is focused at getting college students to do their exams faster using like new teaching technologies.
Oh, nice.
Comments were quick to point out the obvious contradiction, with one user saying the guy who dropped out of uni wants to help college students do their exam. But even he sounds more legit than the next two sunbathers.
So Cody and I are actually building the self-development course.
Nice.
So we've been doing that for 2 months and we'll always be doing calls and lectures and getting.
I feel like these two guys are just like two guys who just slightly got more confidence over like a few videos by watching Hamza for like a whole year and implementing all his fucking videos. And then, let's create a course, man, because courses are a course to a course.
mentors in, collaborations. So it's going to be valuable.
So despite
So it's gonna be valuable, because value is in the course.
only starting this mentorship course business 2 months ago, they're already giving other people advice on how to start their own business and get their own lives together. Just like this other commenter says, yeah, we wanted to do something unique, so we decided to be Aussies in Bali selling BS courses and making YouTube videos. But these people are now just a common regular sight. The amount of tourists that come to the island every year now outnumbers its local population by nearly 3 million. But it wasn't always like this. For most of its history, Bali was a rarity, overlooked and unvisited by most outsiders. Despite most of Southeast Asia falling to colonialism centuries before, it wasn't until the late 1800s that the Dutch arrived and took control. Before then, only private traders really came to the island to make deals with the local royal houses. Most of its people worked the land, growing rice or catching fish. At the turn of the millennium, Bali began to gain international attention, and at first, this tourism was a boon to the island. It gave its people new wealth and prosperity while increasing the island's power within Indonesia itself. The number of annual visitors soon grew to 500,000, then to 1 million, then quickly to over 7 million today. This massive increase is relatively recent, and a large part of it
7.4 million a year. That's a fucking whole country going in and out of an island. That's like that. In economic perspective, like, hey, they're making their bread, but goddamn, that's a lot of fucking people.
It can be blamed on social media and Instagram. As the island's natural beauty became popular on the site, influencers from around the world saw that they could use this to pretty up their own profiles. Anyone looks good as a silhouette with Bali in the background. The YouTuber Charlie Chang spoke to a lot of digital nomads and influencers in a series of interviews, and one that stood out was this man, who claims to be a property developer and an entrepreneur.
So what's your name, age, and where are you from?
My name's Sumner, 30 years old, and I'm from Big Sur, California.
So what do you do for
A
work?
couple different things. All of it's in like the real estate development niche. 4 years ago, I launched a coaching program teaching other people how to do it. And then 2 years ago, I built a software that pretty much runs the business for you.
Like how much money do you make living here in Bali?
This year so far, anywhere between like 400 and 500K.
Okay.
Impressive if he's telling the truth. But a lot of people were skeptical, saying things like 400k a month and living in Bali? Totally believable. These coaches are something something else. Another says, when you are traveling, you will meet a lot of liars. And one quite simply says even the cameraman is puking from listening to their bullshit.
Damn, people have a lot of fucking comments and they have opinions these days, bro. Fuck.
And you can't blame them, as it's really easy to be suspicious.
What can you buy with that money here?
Yeah, I'm not really a big spender to be honest, but yeah, I probably spend 10 to 15 grand a month.
None of this adds up. Even somewhere like New York or London, that's a ton of money to spend. In Bali, where things can be half the price,
10K, that's true. 10K in Bali is like, bro, you're not even rich. You're just like astronomically, like you're considered billionaire. You feel me? Because like if you see how cheap shit is in Bali, not that I've been there yet, you know, because I'm trying to go in September, but like, bro, the fact that I'm spending 10 to 15K, you know, it's like I feel like I see what the comments, I see where the comments from these people are from. You know what I'm saying? Are coming from, because it's like it's a shitload of money. You know, it's not like you have a whole fucking family over there. If you're spending that shit, it's probably because, hey, I don't know. Let's just watching this video, bro.
it's even crazier. Although this guy might be out of touch enough to actually be rich, but it's impossible to tell whether this actually comes from land deals, the incredibly expensive course he's always selling online, or even just some inheritance. Some of the guys are even more dubious. Maybe they're earlier on in their Bali bro life cycle.
What is this bullshit,
Like
bro?
these two guys.
What type of business do you guys have?
We have a supplement brand. We started working together.
You have a supplement brand? Not that I'm fucking going for anybody's physique or anything like that, but even me, I'm trying to like cut down. You know, feel me? But like, bro, if you have a supplement, you know, brand or whatever the fuck you have, if it's anything fitness related, right? To my understanding, you should be the peak of it. You know what I'm saying? To your category, you should be at the peak. Meaning like this physique right here is questionable because you have a supplement brand. Unless you're working long hours or you're just letting yourself go because, oh, I'm in Bali, I'm Baliing in Bali. Is not understanding still. Like, what the fuck are you doing? At least, you know, have a beeline, you know? Flat belly, at least. But let's move on.
Worked together for 2 years without never seeing each other. We've met just like a few months ago here in Bali for the first time, and now we're working in scale and launching new products. Yeah, we're on track to do 7 figures a month.
Our advice is constantly keep working hard. Like, it doesn't happen overnight. It took me years to start building, especially to big numbers, multiple 6 figures, 7 figures a month.
Millions a month is what he's saying at 21 years old. He hasn't had any years to work hard to begin with, but he somehow managed this after starting from pretty much nothing. But before we move on, it's worth taking a look at the people this guy surrounds himself with.
So what types of people live in Bali?
Oh man, you get everything. You got the party crowd, you got the fitness crowd like at Wrong Gym here. You've got the Dubai bro entrepreneur crowd. You got the crypto bro crowd. You got the...
Oh, we got commercials. Sorry guys, let me just black this out real quick. Yeah, because you know, if they were sponsoring us, I will understand it. But as of now, we're not sponsored by Google yet. Google, if you're watching this shit, you know what to do, bro. Don't fucking leave me out here hanging. I'm trying to go to Bali. Google. Google.
Oh god, he got it all.
It's a sad statement of how things are going in Bali and who has taken up residence there. The people that Bali has changed itself to support. But it wasn't always like this. This archival footage.
For some reason, I feel like they need calisthenics. You know, this right here. Like, why the fuck is I hope this is an AI picture, you know, but why I don't see definition, you know, why your shoulder and your arm and your bicep are not visible? You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's questionable.
Sad statement of how things are going in Bali and who has taken up residence there. The people that Bali has changed itself to support. But it wasn't always like this. This archival footage from the 70s shows the true beauty of what it used to be like.
Coming here now. With their dope, with their dirty jeans, with their pecs.
Have you ever thought that perhaps by coming here you're wrecking the culture?
Just by coming here, you are sort of helping to destroy their way of life, I think. But the only thing you can do is try and live as simply as you can and live as simply as the people here.
You'll find a lot of the people that are coming to Bali now, they'll talk to you about spiritualism and the fact that if you go up to the mountains and meditate, you don't need to take dope and all this kind of thing. Some of it seems to me very unspontaneous.
Kuta Beach used to be an unfashionable area. But since the tourist invasion, shops and restaurants have sprung up all along the dirt roads.
Already though, you can see the beginning of what we've got today, the very start of the replacement, 50 years later, and it's completely unrecognizable. As the Instagrammable hotspots filled up with people, the influencer culture propagated. Now, places that were once hidden and pristine have turned into this.
You see, this is what I was afraid of.
As you can see, Bali as an island is currently choking on influencers, and literally dying because of this. The luxurious villas and other tourist infrastructure is replacing the local architecture at a breakneck pace, around 1,000 hectares a year. Western business...
Where does it say islands are losing whatever the fuck, what?
Local architecture at a breakneck pace, around 1,000 hectares a year.
The islands is losing around 1,000 acres of agricultural land per year, and as a result of development. Yeah, because everybody's trying to, like, you know, they're trying to make more houses for people to visit.
Yeah, Western businesses and Western prices are now displacing its native people. Because of all these people and digital nomads, Bali is literally overflowing with garbage now.
That's fucked up. You see, that's it, bro. That's fucked up. Me, I'm a pro. Listen, dog. I used to go to the beach a lot. You know, I still go to the beach, but not as much. But where I live here in Florida, bro, oh my god, my friends and I will make a rule of thumb. Like, if you do this shit, that's one of my pet peeves. If you're a person that doesn't give a fuck about like the environment, meaning if you're at a beach and you leave shit around, meaning trash or anything shit like that, bro, I don't fuck with you at all. Because one of the main points of like going somewhere is like living it as you like living it the same way that you once you get there. You feel me? Clean. You got there with a clean beach. Get out of there and clean the beach before you get out. You feel me? Because it's like, bro, it's very. That's one of my pet peeves. I'm not gonna lie. If I see you do some shit like that, boy, you're not gonna get a call from me. Girl, I don't give a fuck, bitch. You're not getting a phone call from me.
All these people and digital nomads, Bali is literally overflowing with garbage.
Just look at that shit. Bro, what the fuck? Like, that's disgusting. That's fucking absolutely disgusting. Imagine the people that does this shit outside of the house. Imagine the assholes. I bet these are people that assholes. They only wipe once. You know, they wipe their ass only one time. Not a double wipe, not a triple wipe. Single wipe, or maybe no wipe at all. You feel me? This is the type of people. If you do this outside of your house, you don't wipe your ass. I know your ass is dirty and itchy, and you have to apply a little, you know.
Now, the island's biggest landfill is now full, so residents have resorted to burning the trash just to get rid of it, covering this pristine island with a layer of thick, polluted smoke. Meanwhile, influencers are trying to turn the island into their own party venue, smuggling drugs in and filming sex tapes on its sacred mountains. Veronika Troshina, a Russian influencer and adult content creator, got over 1 million views by desecrating Mount Batur, a grand volcano considered holy by Bali's native population. And unfortunately, this is just one example of a huge growing problem, that Bali is everything wrong.
So you're telling me you went to Bali and you fucked on top of a holy mountain? That's some wild shit. Like, I don't know what's gonna get to you, but damn, that's like fucking, you know, in the Vatican or some shit like that, bro. That's fucking insane. You feel me? Even though it's local, I will respect the fuck out of it. Like, obviously, it's a fucking fantasy, you know, woo, but not the mountain, but like, you know, the sexual fantasy of doing it outside. Fuck, there's so many mountains out there. You pick the holiest one out of all, bitch. You just need to go. You got a ticket. You know, God was waiting for the time to give you that ticket. You know where? Shit.
With Instagram modern culture.
Wow.
Whoop! Another commercial. Doozy. So let's recap real quick. So not only you're invading a you know, a place that is not yours, you're polluting this fucker and you're having sex in holy ground. Hey, people are fucked. Visitors are fucked. That's why they don't want you over there, bro. And we're back. Let me see. Wang. Alright. Let's get it.
And become a course seller while ignoring laws and ancient customs. While Veronika escaped back to Russia, she probably won't ever face any consequences for her actions. Yet, not all are so lucky.
Fire is hand down. For cocaine. No, I'm not dead. Tanga lang ang manganda.
No, testing. It's Panadol.
Despite claiming it was Panadol, the man was arrested for cocaine possession shortly after. Indonesian authorities are notoriously tough on drug crimes, but apparently the big red warning sign of the death penalty for drug smuggling.
Let me see this shit. Death penalty is also regularly applied to certain drug traffickers. Death penalty. So if you smuggle a little booger sugar, you might as well dead. What the you know, like, okay, let me put it this way. So imagine the amount, because like it's a like my boy say right here, it's already excessive as fuck. Imagine the amount of times that they have to deal with that shit, and like the light consequences that they were given, that they have to pursue other measures, meaning killing, meaning death penalty. That's crazy. That's not crazy. It's just like, bro, they were so fucking tired of it. It's like, bro, we need to apply some shit. And this is not only, I bet it's not only, the regulars, because like, believe it or not, these fuckers, bro, once they get on that shit, some of them have different reactions, and especially towards women or locals, like being like, like they're beneath them or some shit. Like, bitch, shut the fuck up. It's your land. I know why they apply this shit, because like they were up here. They were so fucked. Like, bro, you got me fucked up. We're yourself. We're killing you for this shit.
Smugglers wasn't enough to deter this guy. But this all happens as a product of the culture of partying that's now been imported onto the island. People whose families worked the land or fished the seas for generations have seen their livelihoods and their place.
Bro, what the fuck? This is the thing. It's so simple. It's so simple. It only takes you like 2 seconds to go from your seat to the fucking trash can and back to your seat. 5 second stops. 10 shit if you're fucking slow. But bro, doing this shit, like, you don't have to consider it. This is the thing, bro. Like, when this is like, imagine you, obviously this is not your fucking house. So imagine if you go to somebody's house. Imagine if I go to your fucking house and I leave shit around. You know what I'm saying? If I don't put the plate, for instance, like one of my pet peeves, whenever, like, in my culture, when I go to somebody else's house, nobody's gonna pick up your plate. No, you feel me? Nobody's gonna pick up your plate unless they're really good. But it's like, you always have to offer to wash the dishes. You know what I'm saying? Whatever your dish you use, you wash that shit. Why? You're in their house. Be respectful. Same thing in another people's land. You know what I'm saying? Be respectful with the culture, people, and also the manners, bro. Don't fucking lift shit around like it's your, what the fuck? Oh, they're gonna clean it up because they have to work. You see, that mentality is why people are so fucked, and why they apply the death penalty over there, bro. Totally understanding from people from
in the world vanish in the space of just a few short years. Meanwhile, cartels and international gangs have been quick to capitalize on a booming tourism industry on the island. Because of the strict laws and relative scarcity, they can charge high prices and make an absolute fortune, corrupting the island even further. It's why local newspapers are now talking about
fear mafia syndicate in Bali grows amid spiking crimes by foreigners. Experts warns Bali weak law enforcement and unchecked tourism are allowing foreign crime groups to take root. Obviously, because like they're not used to that shit. I bet they don't even knew, like they knew of it, but they weren't using it. You know what this reminds me of? There's that little movie from Leonardo DiCaprio, The Island, where they specifically do this shit. They grow it, for other people. They make it their own, whatever, but it's their island, they don't fuck like, they're not messy with that shit. They're always on, they're very strict with that because they know the consequences of it. But they, like, obviously, some fucker or many fuckers, they're gonna do some stupid shit, and then this is gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Oh my god, you found a guy that lives on the island, and now we're gonna smuggle from the island? Bitch, no. You're a foreigner. Don't fuck with it.
A growing organized crime presence on the island, particularly from Ukrainian and Russian gangs fighting to monopolize the exploding drug trade. Just recently, this drug lab was busted by Bali police, with 2 Russian men and 1 Ukrainian arrested in connection to it. And with the influx of gangs now trying to serve the influencers and digital nomads, there comes infighting too, just like we saw with this incident. In December of 2024, Ukrainian
Bali police confirms arrest of Russian gang leader who kidnapped Ukrainian men in popular resort. Fuck, bro, this is the thing that I'm saying.
Man was kidnapped by masked Russian gangsters, and he was forced to transfer almost $200,000 of crypto to their wallets. Dashcam footage of the incident was later released online, going viral as a clear example of the growing criminal underworld in Bali. And bear in mind, it's not really locals doing this. The victim eventually escaped the ordeal relatively unharmed, but not everyone's so lucky. Another Ukrainian man was kidnapped in 2026, just one day after posting a Valentine's Day photo online with his influencer girlfriend. Some believe he was found through the photo's location data. Soon he was bundled into a rental car with no sign of him found for days until a harrowing video was posted online. The now deleted clip shows an injured and distressed man claiming to be the victim and asking his parents for a $10 million ransom at
$10 million. Keep the kid. Keep it. Keep that motherfucker. Because you're not going to tell me out here. Like, this is the thing, bro. Like, parents, rich parents have to start, like, because has to be a law or some shit, bro. If your parents are rich, fuck it. If you're rich, right? Why the hell would you be exposing yourself so much? You know? Because the last thing that you want to do, bro, you don't know who's watching. First of all, you don't know who's watching. You don't know who has the worst interest towards you, because people, bro, people are not good, bro. One thing that I learned throughout this 6 years right now, bro, especially with everything that's going on in the world, nobody's actually that good. You feel me? Nobody's actually really good, bro. So the fact that you're the perfect target. You're stupid as fuck, right? Obviously, because you're posting your life away on Instagram, on social media. Second, you're rich as fuck, and you want to show it, like, oh, brag about mom and dad's money. That's okay. Bragging is good. But the fact that you're exposing yourself so much in social media is an issue, gang. Like, okay, now because of this little bullshit and your bullshit ass girlfriend, oh my god, I'm with my boyfriend, the one that I'm gonna leave as soon as he give me some money. Oh my god, she's exposing you too. And in fact, you don't know if this little girl has some connections towards her parents that, oh my god, we need to, get to them because they got money. You know what I'm saying? And now, because of all this stupidity, now your parents have to pay $10 million. You know what I'm saying? Probably hard earned money, probably an inheritance, but still, that's $10 million for some stupidity. For something that you could have kept secret. You could have just go blank with the locals, do your, you want to spend a little money, spend a little money, obviously don't expose yourself, be whatever the fuck you want over there, but don't be stupid. You know what I'm saying? Don't be out here, thinking that you're above anybody because your mom and dad has a lot of money. Bitch, get the fuck out of my face. But hey, consequences, play stupid games, win stupid prizes, I guess.
He suggested to horrific injuries. He was then later found deceased. All suspects in this
oh my god, I hope they didn't pay that shit.
Case, according to Bali's police force, were also foreign nationals. There are rumors that the victim was the son of an infamous Ukrainian mob boss, and it was why he was targeted, although that's not really confirmed. Regardless, these tragedies are clearly spilling over from other criminal underworld.
Even still, my rule applies. Why the fuck? If you know daddy is in good steps, he got a lot of money, but he's in good steps, why are you out here doing this shit? But it is what it is, bro.
All to serve one population that wasn't here 10 years ago. As this, unfortunately, is almost inevitable economically when you consider the party culture that's fueling their arrival. But it's not just criminal gangs.
Oh, commercials. Alright, let me just mute this. I gotta do something about this shit, because this is annoying, right? I just hope this shit isn't like, gone every single time I do this shit. Whoops. Sorry, guys. So, if daddy has a lot of money and you out here doing this shit, bro, of course somebody's gonna see you. Of course daddy's enemies are gonna see you, be like, oh, stupid ass son, stupid son is in stupid island where we can stupidly kidnap the man. Let me put this shit, bro. What the fuck?
Visually criminal crimes happening in Bali is construction. Companies that are often foreign owned are building like crazy, ignoring all the local rules and greasing pockets to get the best spots next to Bali's picturesque rice paddies and flowing waterfalls. Of course, as more villas go up, they eventually replace the natural beauty. The concrete sprawl gets larger and new villas are needed in new picturesque locations without burning trash. Often foreign construction companies have been rushing to seize land, which skyrockets in value just a year or two later. Lots of people responsible for this are
what the fuck is this bullshit? You see, so this is pretty much the fucking competition right there, bro. Like, I see all these people, oh my god, let's go to Bali because they wanna fuck some locals, there's some local girls. But this shit, bro, right here, Bro, please do some exercise.
The ones partying in the coastal towns. They build illegally, which the government's turned a blind eye to for years because of its booming tourism economy. Quote, the developments got out of control and people got greedy, said one local. We tried to stop it, but the government didn't listen to us, and now it's too late. Now though, with lots of hastily constructed villas and buildings falling apart just years later, the government
Yo, one thing I like about people in Asia, they don't fucking play with that shit, bro. They don't play that shit. They're like, because they're all they got. That's the way. Like, one thing that I like about them is like that's the only way they know how to deal with stuff. I remember this movie. What's the name? I think Escape. It's with Owen Wilson over there. I think he was in Thailand or something like that. Bro, people were grabbing machetes. You feel me? Machetes. They were not giving a fuck. Like, and that's what I like about them. They were like, oh, man tang tang. I'm so sorry. But you know what I'm saying? It's like they don't give a fuck because it's their land. It's the way they solve. It's like that. Like, as good as they can be fucking bad towards other people. You feel me? Especially if you're a foreigner and you've been doing bad and you treat people bad. Oh boy, your head is gonna come, like your head is gonna be in the news. Not even your body. Your body's gonna be like feed to the dogs. But bro, you see people out here with fucking hammers. Let me fucking break this shit because this is not supposed to be here. That's like, I feel like they're more connected to Mother Nature than anything, bro. And I'm with them. You feel me? If I don't want people there and they're not listening and they still do shit that they're not supposed to do on my land, best believe I'm getting a hammer. I'm getting a machete. Fuck yeah.
government has backpedaled, ordering the demolition of lots of these new buildings. While some see it as a move in the right direction, it does still threaten to further damage the environment, waste more money, and push Bali further into a crisis, which mirrors a much larger project in Bali, the infamous Chinese glass elevator, built into the cliff face overlooking the beach. Kelly King Beach, for years, was a small island gem, accessible via a 40-minute boat ride from Sanur, a small town on the southeast coast of the island. As the Instagram crowd came to Bali, it became one of the most photographed spots in the entire region, and for good reason. Whatever filter you may or may not use, it's absolutely stunning. Or at least, it was. Most visitors never made it down to the beach. The steep hike down the traditional coastal path, which the locals had been using for generations, turned away most travelers. There are plenty of other beaches for people to visit, and you didn't need to take the path to get the beautiful view. But this didn't really matter. In response to this non-problem, a Chinese developer called China Kashi Group was hired to build a massive elevator. And nearly 200 meters tall, the white steel and glass structure was going to be slightly taller than the Washington Monument. Was going to be is the key phrase. Ever since construction began.
So you're telling me you bitches could, you see, this is why I know nobody's fit in that bitch. Oh my god, it's such a long way. Bitch, fucking walk. You know what is a long way? A long way to the fucking pharmacy after you got fucked by 3 other guys last night, right? And you're trying to get this plan, because plan B is not gonna work for you, ho. You gotta have some plan D, some plan, well, you already got plan D, but now you gotta get a plan F or some shit because of the amount of dick that you've been taking. And you telling me that's a lot? Bro, I will still walk it. I don't give a fuck. I will still walk it. Like, me personally, bro, this is my pet peeves. If you see this shit as a challenge, obviously it's a fucking long road, but what the fuck are you gonna do? You wanna do this shit right here? Because this right here, bro, is not gonna end well. I'm telling you right now. This might be a good idea, but this right now it's a... I better go to Bali before it gets worse. Because this is only, we're past halfway this decade. And a lot of shit is gonna change. And now, a lot of shit is changing right now, bro. And we just need to, I don't know, bro. That's my pet peeve, bitch.
And in 2023, locals protested this every step of the way. Construction got about 70% of the way before the regional governor suspended construction, then deciding to schedule this for demolition, citing a lack of proper permits for construction. So now they're tearing it all down again. Over $15 million were wasted, and more could still be needed to repair any damage to the environment, especially as the original investors behind the project are still battling it out in the courts.
So you're telling me this shit, it's like that right now? What the fuck? Like, this is a terrible idea. I will force people to go down that way.
Stop the ongoing demolition. The project is now temporarily a work of art in a strange, ugly way, a testament to the modern influence on Bali and the ongoing conflict between different interest groups over its future. It may well end up just being little more than a symbolic victory for the environmentalists and the people looking to preserve the natural beauty of...
I see this bitch concerns in her eyes. It's like, what the fuck? Like, why they keep doing this shit? Like, you can tell by her eyes that, man, they keep doing this shit over and over. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's sad for this lady.
This island. But for every viral glass elevator that gets torn down, there are thousands of small ugly villas which slip through the cracks. They go unnoticed by the wider public, but spoil the island in their own little way. Now of course there are also benefits to tourism.
Oh, another fucking ad. So just so you know, I'm getting close to this amount of money. Just to let you know, guys. You should guys should hop on some shit. Just saying, just saying, just saying. Alright, so it's fuck my life. You see what I'm saying, bro? This has gotta be an issue. At some degree, okay, we're good. So man, it's sad for this island because it's good for the economy, but at the same time, the economy doesn't really benefit the locals because they're just getting, you know, they're getting their land destroyed, they're getting the land trashed, they're getting everything. I feel like they're getting the worst outcome possible, except the touristy and like the possible booming economy. But bro, why can't people be fucking, you know, civil, right? It's not your house. Be polite. Clearly, the fucking houses that your parents took you to, they didn't give a fuck about what you do. But this right here, bro, is an exception.
Whatever the character of Bali's new arrivals, their money still spends, and it accounted for over 60% of the island's GDP in 2019. This shift in the economy has completely changed life for most of Bali's native residents. The sons and daughters of fishermen and farmers have been forced to break century-long traditions and family trades. Some of them were happy to switch to construction or to service jobs for the tourism industry. They do pay better, although Bali's minimum wage is still incredibly low. So this ends up just clearly pushing people off the island entirely, like this person claims. It's dystopian. Meanwhile, the video this person commented on is a travel vlog talking about how cheap the off the island entirely, like this person claims.
I'm Balinese. I'm think I'm butchering that shit. I am Balinese and I had to work outside the island. All the work I could find in the island is minimum wage, and Bali is among lowest minimum wage in the country. Even though they have a lot of tourists that can't pay for that shit, they refuse to raise that shit. It looks like fucking the US, bro.
It's dystopian. Meanwhile, the video this person commented on is a travel vlog talking about how
damn, Ida, you're getting shit on, bro.
Cheap the Western style cafes are. This choice to find work elsewhere will soon become a forced decision for more people. It's highly unlikely that most families will be able to stay afloat if the digital nomad communities in the tourism areas continue to expand. In Canggu, land prices rose by around 400 to 600% in 15 years. Amazing for foreign owners of that land, but terrible for any local person renting it. It's really insane. You have people like this guy believing they've escaped
the energy before and after I found my purpose in Bali. Look at it, bro. I have this pet peeve, bro. Like I've been mentioning on this video, I have this pet peeve, bro, with man, bro. Why are your arms so little, bro? Why are your arms like? You know what? I'm gonna just work my arms and my legs so fucking much that I look like fucking Arnold, bro. Cause ain't no fucking way you find your purpose when you still look like a stick. I hope I'm fucking wrong and you do some boxing at least, you know, because boxing sometimes you can even, you know, not see it through the shirt. But bro,
corporate prison and found their unique natural life.
Are you fucking serious right now?
This is
that's even worse. That's even fucking worse.
How they were meant to be living. Meanwhile, they're still
so you just turned gay. That's what you're saying. You found purpose, aka you found dick in the island. I'm through.
Existing in a bubble designed to cater to them. It's all a fake facade hiding how deep the problems really go beneath the surface. Influencers and digital nomads can sit down in air-conditioned cafes, eat their avocado toast, spend their days lounging by the pool, and then claim they're finding their spiritual awakening.
More than half of them are either on coke or some pills. Bro, what the fuck? I've seen the new who this, oh my god, I came, I healed, I posted. This is funny, this post is funny right here.
This travel vlog unknowingly summed it all up. This tourist trap restaurant was sure
Billy Ho
to to put their name on the egg in their ramen bowl to get free Instagram advertising when people post their lunches online. But according to the channel, the ramen looks great, but the taste is just okay. Like all of these tourist areas here, it's all style with no substance, just like Dubai. Now obviously there's nothing wrong.
Damn, imagine calling Dubai no substance. Bitch, well, most people are, well, Dubai is another place, bro. Dubai, I hear a lot of like the workers are not treated very well over there, bro. Like bad. Like I'm telling you, like they belittle them so fucking much that workers are like, below everything. Below the below. Imagine that shit in Dubai. It's like, bro, there's no, at this point, bro, it's either you make money or you die. You feel me? Because like if not, you're gonna become one of the percentages. You do not want to become the percentage of people that is belittled on. You know what I'm saying?
With going on holiday. There are still many amazing places to go in Bali and so many awe-inspiring things to see. Off the beaten track, you'll find beauty everywhere. But as more and more people come to this small island all trying to do the exact same thing as their favorite Instagram influencers, it gets really harder and harder to see how this can sustain itself. Interestingly enough, Bali is the only majority Hindu part of Indonesia, which was the thing that gave it its unique culture to begin with. It's full of beautiful Hindu temples, and due to this historic culture, as long as you're respectful and clean, it's still one of the most welcoming places in the world.
Simple. Fucking simple. Respectful and clean. Something that most of this motherfucker never been in their fucking life, because apparently I'm white among Aussie and I'm making curses for people to their businesses with businesses, and now their AI is included. I'm making businesses on businesses about the AI business. Fuck my life, bro. Shit.
World. But it's hard to see how long this will last. Just take a look at most popular spots now. Like this famous waterfall only an hour or so from the major tourist hotspots. In these photos, it's absolutely stunning. But again, the truth is just hidden by the angle. Turn around and you'll see the massive piles
What the fuck?
of trash that are
Bro, oh. That's disgusting. Oh my god, I'm just getting disgusted by this shit. Bro, what the fuck? What the fuck? Like this is terrible right now, bro. Because of these images, I do not want to go to Bali, because if this is what I'm gonna get myself into, I do not want to go to that shit. Not the place that is Bali itself, but the shit hole that the outsiders have turned it into. Cause bro, what the fuck? Like how fucking hard is it? This is what I'm saying. How fucking hard is it to carry your fucking shit? Carry a bag where you can put your trash. Or go to fucking find the nearest trash bag, dog. I don't give a fuck. Freaking put the trash where the trash belongs to. But this is, bro, I swear to God, there should be a law. Trash on the floor if I see some trash on the floor, everybody getting beat. Like I'm beating the fuck out of you. I don't give a fuck. Like you're already overlapping everything, but let's overlap that shit too. Cause like, bro, they're known for their beautiful environment. And what the fuck is this? This is why the problem, the foreigners, I don't know what the fuck is in their heads. Like, oh, this is how I know the quality of people, bro, by how they treat their surroundings. Oh, throw it in the beach, throw it in the environment, bro. No, bro. The main thing that you should be taking care of when you go to somebody else's house, right? Imagine if I throw the fucking toilet paper that I used to wipe my ass on the fucking floor. Same thing. Same fucking concept. Just because I was too lazy to put it in the trash can, now it's gonna be on the floor. What the fuck is that? Let me do that shit in your house and see how you react. Clearly not good, right? Not fucking good. So why are foreigners doing this shit, bro? It's terrible that these people and I bet these are nice people too, bro. These are the nicest people you can encounter. They wake up, they go to their land, do the shit. Oh, they see a foreigner. How you doing, foreigner? You feel me? Be respectful. If not, machete. There should be a machete law. Any foreigner who throws garbage on the floor, machete. I don't give a fuck. Oh, you lost a finger. Did you throw a bottle of water on the floor? That's what you get. Fingers cut.
washed downstream. Maybe they were left by influencers, or maybe they came from the overall trash problem on the island.
This is disgusting. This is fucking disgusting. Poor people, bro. I feel bad now. I feel fucking bad. You know what I'm saying? This illusion of everything, bro. This is fucking trash right now. Literally, it's trash. But bro, what the fuck? Imagine if somebody someone's grandpa was growing up through through this like I don't know road, right? And all of a sudden this road is full of like I know there's a Red Bull. There's like I know there's a few condoms in there, bro, and that's disgusting, bro. Oh my fuck, bro. Poor people from Bali, whole Indonesia. Whoever like has a lot of foreigners in Indonesia, but Bali is the most popular one, bro. What the fuck, bro? What is this shit?
It's obviously hard to say, but clearly it's a sign that behind the facade, Bali is now facing some serious issues, as the entire island is just becoming unmanageable.
Waking up to fucking clean someone else's trash. That's fucked up. That's fucking absurd. Like, we should make all those fucking influencers close their fucking laptop and go pick up your trash. You know what I'm saying? Like, I will be an advocate for that shit. I will go over there and be like, implement the machete law. Any influencers who dares to throw some sort of garbage on the floor, machete. Cut that finger off. Cut two if it's necessary. Like like the Yakuza. You do some bullshit, fingers are being cut.
To see where this ends up for Bali, we just need to look at what happened to Tulum in Mexico, another Instagrammer paradise that has been entirely westernized. There, the resorts have pushed out thousands of the old village's residents, wiping out all Mayan culture and in their place, giving the town a collection of soulless resorts and condos. Now it's completely unaffordable for any local who's had thousands of years of their family history being here to even be anywhere near the vicinity of the town. Condos are literally selling for $300,000 in a small Mexican town. The local cenotes are now being poisoned with drugs, completely wiping out the ecosystems living within it. Cartels now roam the streets and corrupt the cops, making Tulum one of the most dangerous tourist places in Mexico.
That's true. That I can confirm that shit. This right here for Tulum is bad. Last year, bro, not a lot people couldn't go because not only is this, but now their beaches, you know, the local beaches that like by law in Mexico, Tulum, any beach is not supposed to be charged. You know, when you go to a beach, nobody should be charging you to go to the beach because the beach is free. It's nature. You know, it's part of the land. You know, you don't have to be out here charging unless you have some sort of like a small hotel or some shit like that. But still, you can go through the cracks of it and like you have spaces there. The beach is free. You know, beach itself is free by law, by fucking the government stated. But now because of all these fuckers, right? Everybody at the entrance of the beach, you know, because they're like some places have the specific entrances, right? They will charge you some money just because you enter something that was already there, and you cannot do much about it because like obviously they have a few, you know, weapons over there, and you're not gonna be out here like going back and forth with somebody with a gun. No, fuck no. So but this is bad, bro. I remember last year was bad for them. I don't know how it is today, but I remember watching a video. It's like, bro, it's fucking deserted because of this thing. They're charging you to go to the beach, which is fucking crazy. They were kind of charging for going to a cenote, which is like, you know, that little hole with the blue ass water. But bro, it's still like that's absurd. You're not gonna charge me. It's like me going to Miami Beach, and people are charging me to go to the through the entrance, like $10. Like, bitch, fuck you. I'm not paying that shit. You know. You're not the fucking government. You're not the city or anything like that. It's just some fuckers trying to like make some bread, like trying to get money out of you. That's all, bro.
Taxis are now charging $100 for tiny little trips, and as a result, less and less influencers are going, which further cripples the economy and makes the town that much more predatory. It's why the developers are so desperate to demolish the shanty towns the old residents had since moved to. So is this the future of what Bali looks like? It seems like so many places in the world are suffering the same fate from digital nomads and influencers. And after a few years of this, what's the endgame? If Western prices finally arrive in Bali and the environmental degradation continues along with the criminal gangs, the Instagram.
I like that. Miami Independence Room was just like, bro, what the fuck? Usually, I just spoke about this shit not too long ago, but bro, I like that. You know, what's up? Like my boy right here. But yes.
And digital nomads will leave and find their next spot, just like we saw in Tulum, completely destroying a whole society and culture with thousands of years of history in its wake. All really for nothing other than ice matches and lounging around villa pools. But I guess it was all worth it.
Alright, I guess that's a video, bro. But like ice matchas, bro. If you like matcha, you're weird. Might as well get a piece of grass, blend that shit with water, and drink it. Same fucking result, bitch. Same fucking result. I don't know. Bro, just drink a fucking, you know, I don't know, water. Fuck. Just drink water or some shit. Oh, matcha. Matcha is so refreshing. Bitch, I'll tell you what's fucking refreshing. What's the name of this fucking thing? In my country, like we said, let we say like papelón con limón. That's just refreshing. That's just natural. We know how to make it. This matcha shit, matcha is not supposed to taste good, dog. At all. I don't know. Anyway, so it's very unfortunate to what's happening to Bali. I've been wanting to go to Bali. I didn't want to go to Bali first, but I just wanted to go somewhere by myself because I want to travel by myself before the year's over. I'm going to travel by myself before the year's over, but the fact that people are going, I'm making it such a fucking shitty ass place, because that's the trash, being mistreated, all the gangs, all the stuff that is going on with the digital fucking nomads now, that they are making courses on courses about courses for people who wants to make courses. Imagine making a course for people who wants to make a course. That's fucking insane. You feel me? But hey, that's the video for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you, I'm not gonna say some shit, but it's like, okay, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I make videos, reactions about this shit, because I'm not gonna be reacting to some bullshit. I'm gonna be reacting to, whatever I want. But this one right here is one thing, because it's like, bro, it's an issue right now. It's a fucking issue. But thank you so guys so much for watching. Stay blessed, be blessed, and see you in the next one.